No, today was good. Being from North Carolina, I've always had love for this place. I guess it was hard for me to be like, I'm going to go take a day off watching Netflix, just kicking it, when people that I know, people's families that I know, are literally searching for a glass of water.
A week and 2 days ago, Hurricane Helene came through as a Category 4 hurricane. Completely missed Charleston altogether. We barely felt a thing, but it f***ed up western North Carolina, Georgia, and some areas of Tennessee. The rivers rose higher than any recorded amount in history, and it just demolished entire towns. Straight up just swept them away. They have been without power, without water, without cell phone service or internet for this long. FEMA and other official agencies are doing what they can, and they're doing a good job, but it's not enough, so many people in the area are doing what they can to help. George was one of those people.
Huh? Huh?
I've known George since he moved to Charleston 4 years ago, leaving behind his life as a Michelin star chef in Chicago to chase the dream of opening his own restaurant. Paul and I were there every step of that journey and helped how we could. I served at his first investor pop-up dinner. Paul did his photography. Fast forward to now, that dream has become a reality with Bearcat. Paul did the restaurant's branding, and I currently work here.
All right, dudes. Tonight we had 36 on. A lot of people coming in from out of town. Coming in from Asheville, coming in from Western Carolina, that do not have homes anymore. Every night we have somebody in here that has lost their homes. So let's make sure that we are taking good care of them. Cut up some drinks, send them something, take care of them. That being said, we start at 5:15. I have cut off reservations from 8:30 on. We close at 10 tonight. No late night food. The reason why we're doing this is because there's a bunch of us that are going to Asheville tomorrow. I mean, we're making, about 1,400 hamburger patties today? That's a real number. Look at this. Beef. All this beef. Look at all this beef.
Good God.
If you want to go, there are 6 cars going right now. So we do have a seat or two open if anybody wants to join us. Be here at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, baby.
Our goal today is not only to feed many mouths who need it, but also to give like a mental break for people who need that.
Mental breakdown?
Mental break. Hopefully not a mental breakdown.
Paul's parents are in Asheville, and Asheville is Paul's hometown, and I work for Bearcat, and we are already doing this thing, so it's very natural for us to go, and it's very natural for us to document the whole thing because that's what we do.
Everything that you were worried about a week ago literally doesn't matter at all anymore.
Yeah. I think the first week it was just really hard not to know if people we knew here were safe or okay, and not to be able to let our families know that we were okay, and not having a way to get out, to drive out with the roads closed. Like, it just kind of felt like imagining an apocalypse and being like, oh, we're in the middle of this.
I mean, just the smells downtown in the first few days, downtown Marshall, were like...
The fumes were like so intense.
There's nonstop sirens, there's no way to escape, there's no resources. Like, that was the toughest.
These people have been eating the same shit for a week. They need some sort of normalcy. No, something delicious.
You don't have a multi-million-dollar like industry of this.
No.
You don't have a non-profit. You're just a restaurant. And
Well, we're just a restaurant in Charleston that a lot of people are behind, and it actually helped us out a lot with this. When it comes down to it, who's helping everyone? It's the mom and pops, it's the community, and it's a lot of hospitality. It's a lot of restaurants. It's a lot of breweries. It's ingrained in our blood to be hospitable and take care of people. It's hospitality. People forget about that. You know, they take all of the love out of the food, out of the experience, out of the exchange, you know, and like, that's all we wanted to have today was just people feeling warm and welcome and happy. That sense of normalcy. A luxurious moment from eating a local oyster that was literally donated to us by our friends. If that's how we can help, then why wouldn't we?
All of these organizational efforts are literally just people that like showed up and started getting to work. Like, just people that live around here.
We filled up that entire railing when we first got here, and it was gone within 4 hours.
Yeah.
Went to that whole community, and it's just like, that's what we came up here for.
Our mission and our goal is to make sure we're reaching out to all these other communities that don't have access to food, water, lights, whatever it is. So if we can be a resource to them, we are. We're packing this van over here, and we're going to go ahead and ship it out to Swananoa. We heard they don't have anything, and some of them don't even speak English. So if we can help out with that, that's what we're going to do. That's part of our mission. We got hot wheels.
We have a helicopter pilot that's down to take some to some communities. Let's get some more meat.
That's my little sister, dog. Plenty burgers, plenty buns.
how many burgers do you guys think you've cooked so far?
300-400.
Woo! Definitely up there. 5, 6.
Awesomest burger I've ever had. Perfectly seasoned. Oh my gosh. It's delicious.
Paul's parents showed up to take loads of burgers to folks who can't come to downtown Asheville themselves.
It's a good boy.
Are you kidding me?
Who is this?
Have you not met Bjorn?
Oh my goodness!
This is little Bjorn.
Because you don't get to go in the restaurant, do you? No, not
No, definitely not. Before business hours, she's never in there.
Friday was the storm. Saturday was the aftermath. I think it was Monday when I started to feel the grief, and I wanted to crawl back into bed.
Oh God, it's all gone.
I mean, once I started gleaning food, so I did that for 3 days in a row, and then was a farmer's market, and my buds were, my farmers, I know them all, and it was just so wonderfully normal. Because I glean every Saturday at the North Asheville Tailgate Market. The farmers give me what they haven't sold, and I distribute it directly to hungry people. I don't know, I've been doing it for 30 years. Because I'm food oriented, and I would hate to be without nutritious food. Everybody's showing up for us. Thank you so much.
It's not going to stop anytime soon.
Okay, we'll see you later then. Okay, I'm ready for one.
Jane's like, I've been busting ass.
I'm hungry.
Jane. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I interview you about your burger that you're eating right now?
It feels so rich, and I slapped this myself.
You slapped
I
it.
slapped it.
Yeah.
This situation kind of similar to Burning Man in a way. self-reliance, of communal effort, everyone lifting everyone up, and you have to leave no trace. All the stuff that we brought over, we took our trash too. We did not leave a bunch of trash there for them to clean up because
they don't have
trash service. Yeah.
Such a big treat for people who, we weren't expecting anything. And this was awesome what you guys did. So thank you once again.
Oh yeah, appreciate hearing that. Thank you for hearing that.
Feel like you've done a proper amount of sous chefing today?
Proper amount. Quite proper. That was a good day. A lot of people, a lot of food.
A lot of smiles on faces.
It was a good time.
Good job.
Thank you. And I'm clocked out.
All right. Well, don't clock out until you get home.
6:40. We got 21 minutes before the Gestapo comes on.
Oh, okay.
Puts us all in jail.
Yeah, the curfew, right?
Dang, okay, we have to go.
How can people help? It's just very confusing times. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I allowed to just donate money? Coming here and giving burgers, is that a good way to help? And is there some better way to help? Like, there's just so many questions. But I think what I learned is help the way that you can and the way you're good at.
And what are we good at?
We're good at documenting,
1,
telling the story.
Telling the story. 2, slapping burgers.
Slapping burgers. Yeah.
Oh, this is the one that I wanted to try, steeped in ceremony. That looks so black metal.
Boy, does that smell good.
It smells so good.
Cheers.
Cheers. Job well done.
Yeah.
We all worked hard that day, and it felt good.
Take yourself a noodle and dip. So this was the prize-winning honey of 1923.
Right.
Smells like bugs.
Being from North Carolina and coming up here my entire life, it's always been something like really special.
The angrier George looks, the more he likes it.
That might be some of the best honey I've ever eaten in my life right there. That's like...
I'm so happy right now.
I'm very, 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 very proud of our team for showing out. I'm proud of these guys for coming out. I'm proud of everyone. I feel like we made a lot of people's days. Something as simple as a raw oyster brought how many smiles around today? Everybody needs a good meal. Everybody needs a good meal.
I was a little unsure before we went up. Will I be helping in the right way? Is this enough? But then I remember this quote from Theodore Roosevelt. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. That's really all we did today, and it's what I realized everyone in WNC is doing.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of devastation, but at the same time, I always say there's something greater to come from this. So there's a storm, but after the storm, there's always the sunshine. So, and I think it's going to be even greater. You know, it's time for us to rebuild our city as one, as a unit. So, yeah.
I love the fact that what I'm good at can make people happy.
That's it, dude.
And these people are in time of need, and I'm the mountain person. So